Hey everyone, welcome back to Gorgeous Griff. My name's Griff. I hope you are all doing well. Halloween is now over. Oh, is anybody feeling the sadness? I'm so sad that it's all over. But we're back with more makeups and more tutorials and more craziness. What we're going to do today is do a chickenpox makeup. Quick, fast, out of the kit, chickenpox. So let's crack on in and start the music, shall we? So as you can see, I'm just doing it in really random, sporadic places. You might not be able to see it as vibrantly or vividly, but there it is. You just want to go in really random places. I'm just going in with the skin tone palette, and I'm just using a colour called Just Red. And I'm just going in and then just randomly, as you can see, just dotting it in random places. There. You want to be careful with alcohol activated palettes and using alcohol around the eyeballs, but it just looks like I've got teenage acne now, which is the kind of look that you want to go for. But then you just go in. I'm going to go down now with a deep vein tone, again on the skin tones palette, and I'm just dotting that colour as well, just to give it a bit more depth to it, a little bit more dimension to it. You can see that I'm like squidging in the brush, so it leaves these like little pothole marks there. Now I'm just going to go in with the Autopsy palette, and I'm going to go in with the Devil Red colour. Saturate that. Give my brush a little thing. So I remember the last time I actually had chickenpox. It was, and I'll always remember this because it was such a sad day, but it was 9/11 when the towers fell, and I was in year 8 at the time, so what, I was 12, 13 at the time, given away my age now. But yeah, when was the last time that you had chickenpox? I think it was the first time I ever had it as well. I was about 12 or 13, and I think it was either my sister or my brother who gave it to me, because I was quite young, because we're about 10 years apart, me and my siblings. But yeah, I think it was my sister Dana who gave it to me. I'm going to blame Dana in a way. If she's watching this, she knows it was you. I've just gone in now with this tone is called Brown Bread. Spelled B-R-E-D. which is quite a nice colour actually. It gives it that more like a, what's it called, a liver spot type of look. This would be great for an age makeup. But I'm just going on with the brown bread colour. I'm just deepening that red colours that I've already put on, the just red colour, and I'm just making just a little bit elongated on some of them and just touching on some of them. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put a link to the top here where you can see the pimples that I done before. I think it was on my Halloween series. I think it was like day 1 of my Halloween series. So this is kind of like coming a little bit of a tradition now. Do like some sort of sparkle skin disease look for a first of a series that may be happening. It might be a viral sensation. Ba-da-bum. To viruses. But yeah, I may or may not be doing a virus and bacteria playlist. I've spent the last couple of days basically figuring out what I want to be doing next now that Halloween's over. So I'm thinking about doing phobias, just some really bizarre phobias out there that I've been researching that are really cool to do. Some diseases, some viruses that attack the body, and obviously in a very visual way. But I want to do it in a way that's respectable and not just there, it's done and anything like that. So I want to do something a little bit more out there and something that as a makeup artist on set that you will get asked to do for a character or for the storyline in a sensitive way, to make it a little bit more awareness, to bring people aware to certain situations. I'm just going to go back in with the just red colour while I'm babbling, and yeah, you will get loads of, well, not loads of directors, but you'll get some directors who want to go with the true authenticity of a disease or an ailment or an awareness of some sort, and you want to be able to do, as an artist, you want to be able to do that and not like take the piss out of it, not to diminish or not, you know what I'm trying to say, like not to, you want to do it in a light that is acceptable and accurate. I'm just going to go in now with just a flawless powder, just to dull it down a little bit so it's not as intense. But yeah, so when it comes to diseases and ailments and viruses and bacteria that affect the body in such a visual way, as an artist you do want to go a little bit crazy and in your face and express your artisticness, but at the same time you need to be able to remove that artisticness that we have and look at the storyline, look at if it's relevant, look at the migration of diseases. Is it gonna be red raw? Where's it gonna go? What's the lifespan of it all, basically? And you can see now that I've just left my eyes open, free, and there we have it. And as people in general, we have this mentality to do things in patterns. So if you've noticed that I've gone 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, that's a fail on my account. So you have to kind of like be random with it. So you can't go 1 2 3 and do like a perfect little triangle. You kind of have to go literally just like bang 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 and have no continuity to it. But at the same time, if you're doing this on film or for a film character or something like that that's going to be used continuously, you kind of like need to remember where you put in your chicken spots. So you take photos of your actor once the main makeup is done, so the next day you can kind of like follow where you've done, but you're always going to miss something a little tiny little bit, you know, unless you've got like a prosthetic or anything like that, or if you're showing the age of it. So say for example, now this is a really fresh one, and if I'm filming something the day after the person is now almost cured of having chickenpox or anything like that, you may remove like a couple of them, so you can have that like random continuity thing. You know, you've got that stage, the history of the disease or whatever ailment it is, the disease or a virus or an infection or whatever it is. And another good thing as well is to know when to stop. When enough is actually enough. A quick, fast chicken spot inspired makeup. I'm just gonna go in with the big fluffy and just go crazy and wipe off any of that baby powder, translucent powder, and that flawless powder that I've just put on. And because it was alcohol activated makeup, I don't have to worry about sweating it off or smudging it as I'm going quite rough with the big fluffy brush. So there we have it, a quick and fast chicken spot or chickenpox makeup look. Or you can just use this for like an acne look as well, for a teenage acne look. But I wouldn't make it as intense as it is. And so there we have it, all done. A quick and fast, simple chickenpox look. One of possibly many more disease, virus, outbreak, makeup things going on. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Press the subscribe button right there. Right there. And remember, don't be cute, be gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!